All right, what about you, Klay? You taking a timeout?
No. I'm eating.
Oh.
Before Klay Thompson became one half of the Splash Brothers, breaking all kinds of NBA records and earning for Golden State 2 NBA championships. Probably 3 by the time you see this.
First time I've been on a team with someone who shoots it better than me. So it's fun playing with Steph, man. I wanted to hate the guy, but you just can't not like him, man.
Before he was rumored to be dating Instagram model Abigail Ratchford, won Olympic gold in Rio, and played through the pain in the 2018 NBA Finals with 2 injuries to the same leg.
Step and a half, but doesn't give up on the play. Block shot over top.
Before Klay lost focus during several interviews and press conferences.
Take care of the ball. You know, it's going to be, you know, I don't know, I'm sorry.
I expect it, and you just play through it. Hopefully I'll continue to try to just find ways to counteract it and still get to my spots.
Just making a simple play. Just making a simple play.
Growing up, Klay Thompson was an all-around talented athlete playing football, baseball, and of course basketball. Every member of his family seems to have some serious sports skills, but more than anyone, young Klay grew up in the shadows of his father, an LA Laker who played with the likes of Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. On top of being a minor celebrity in Los Angeles, Klay's dad was a sports icon and a hero back home in the Bahamas. When he decided to pursue a career for himself as a pro baller, well, there must have been a lot of pressure trying to live up to his dad's legacy as a 2-time NBA champion. But sure enough, well, Klay, he's managed to carve out an equally impressive career. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden hitting you up with the life and career of Klay Thompson prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now I gotta give big love to our sponsor SeatGeek. They help us make as many videos as we do, and you gotta let me know who you want me to document next in a future video. You can hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. Alright, let's get into this video. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
In Los Angeles, my dad's a celebrity, but in Bahamas, he's an icon.
Klay Alexander Thompson was born on February 8, 1990 in Los Angeles, California, and grew up in an extremely athletic family. Klay's mother, Julie Leslie, was a college volleyball player with both the University of Portland and the University of San Francisco. He has an older brother, Michael, who would go on to play basketball for Pepperdine University and has played in the NBA Development League. And his younger brother, Trace, well, he's an outfielder for the Chicago White Sox. Talented family.
I talked, read, and sang to my kids as much as possible. This is what made Michael, Klay, and Trace what they are today, and that makes me proud.
At the time of Klay's birth, his father, Michael Thompson, was an LA Laker who played backup center for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and backup power forward to AC Green. He was in his second to last season with the NBA at the time after a long career that began with him getting drafted first overall by the Portland Trail Blazers back in 1978. Hailing from the Bahamas, Michael was the first foreign-born player to be the #1 pick in the NBA draft. Huge accomplishment. Winning back-to-back NBA championships, Michael became a hero in the Bahamas, which Klay would witness firsthand during the family's frequent visits to Nassau.
This has really been a tremendous warm welcome to the Bahamian hero of basketball in the country, Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson is indeed a Bahamian sports hero. He is satisfied that he received a hero's welcome in Nassau.
Michael would retire after the 1991 NBA Finals against the Chicago Bulls. That's the season where MJ did what would go on to be known as The Move. Cheesy name.
Tongue all out. Now he's still hanging in there. He's still hanging. I'm sitting there saying, no, he is not going to do this.
After Michael's retirement from the NBA, the family moved to Lake Oswego, Oregon, a suburb of Portland, where Michael began working on a sports radio show. Now, the home was also a musical one, with Klay's grandmother, a concert pianist, always singing for the boys. As a young one, well, Klay, he was a big fan of the Ninja Turtles and Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, the fat guy, he finds all the facts. Now, as you might expect, he also developed a strong interest in sports. While living in Oswego, well, he played Little League Baseball, and one of his teammates and friends was fellow NBA star Kevin Love. Go figure. I wonder if they're still friends. In 2003, when Klay was 13 years old, the family moved to SoCal, taking up residence in Ladera Ranch. And his father, he took on a new job as a color commentator for the Lakers. That's not a racial thing, that's just what they call it in TV. He also picked up work in sports radio in LA, which he continues to do to this day. Klay attended Santa Margarita Catholic High School in nearby Rancho Santa Margarita, where he thrived both athletically and socially. Sorry, that was a lot of Spanish for me.
He was very popular among the student body, and he was, he was a genuine person.
Klay idolized Kobe Bryant growing up, but always had interest outside of basketball. To this day, he is an avid chess player and has met with chess world champion Magnus Carlsen.
And we have a
new world champion. Unbelievable.
Magnus Carlsen.
Champion of the world.
As a teen, he also enjoyed doing what pretty much all teenagers like doing, hanging out with his friends and playing video games.
Video games are a lot of fun. It's just like a little mini escape. It's crazy seeing myself. It's like, dang, that's really the video game me.
Klay was the starting quarterback for the freshman football team while continuing to play baseball. He also played for high school basketball team, and of course, he got a bit of advice from Dad.
What has he taught you in basketball?
Probably just, stay committed, especially if you love it, and just to work hard.
Shoot the ball, Klay. You gotta shoot the ball. That's coming from Dad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
He's a shooter. He's a shooter. That's what he does, so you gotta shoot it.
In his junior season, Klay was named the All-Area Second Team and Orange County Third Team. Already 6'5" in his senior year, Klay averaged 21 points per game and led his team to a 30-5 record and Division III state championship, where he set a state record with 7 3-pointers in a single game. I was gonna say 73.
With him absolutely going off in the state final championship, it was definitely an indication at that point that this guy could be something special.
Klay was named an EA Sports Second Team All-American, First Team Best in the West, Division III State Player of the Year, and League MVP. Rivals 24/7 Sports and Scouts all ranked Klay a 4-star recruit. After graduating from Santa Margarita in 2008, Klay would go on to play for Washington State University. In his freshman year, Klay started all 33 games, scoring 12.5 points per game and leading his team to 3-point field goal percentage and free throw percentage. He was named to the Pac-10 All-Freshman team, and CollegeHoops.net selected him for the All-Freshman Honorable Mention team. In his sophomore season, Klay led his team to the Great Alaska Shootout Championship, where he was named Most Outstanding Player. After scoring a tournament record of 43 points in the championship game, that's why they did that. That season, he would raise his stats to 19.6 points per game, earning Pac-10 Player of the Week honors twice during the season and was named to the All Pac-10 First Team. He would repeat the last feat once again in his junior year when he led the Pac-10 in scoring. He broke the team record, becoming the first Cougar to be named Pac-10 Player of the Week 3 times. And in the 2011 Pac-10 tournament, he set yet another tournament record with 43 points and 8 3-pointers. But Klay's final season with WSU was not without controversy. On March 3rd, 2011, he was pulled over for a broken headlight before the officer noticed that the car smelled like weed. After discovering a small amount of ganja, he was issued a misdemeanor citation for possession and was suspended for his final regular season game against UCLA. There he goes, disappointing Dad.
Hello, sir. How's it going? Ma'am? What are y'all doing today?
Just out for a drive.
Still with 34 games played and 21.6 points per game, Klay finished the season with Washington State's single-season scoring record with 733 points, and also became the school's 3rd leading scorer of all time. Confident he would be a first-round pick, Klay opted out of his senior year and declared his eligibility for the 2011 NBA Draft. Oh yeah.
With the 11th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Klay Thompson from Washington State University.
Klay's first few games with the Golden State Warriors were not his best. He was not selected for the 2012 NBA All-Star Weekend Rising Star Challenge, but soon after improved his game in all areas. At the same time, the Golden State Warriors were struggling as a team and had been for quite some time. In the previous 17 seasons, they had made the playoffs just once, in the 2006 to 2007 season, when they squeaked in as the 8th team in the Western Conference. I think even Toronto was doing better. In Klay's rookie season, Steph Curry was newly appointed to co-team captain with David Lee. Despite his talent, he was hit with repeated ankle injuries. Still, his 272 3-point baskets set an NBA single-season record, earning Steph the nickname Baby-Faced Assassin. Steph and Klay bonded both on and off the court. Combined, the pair earned 483 3-pointers during the season and were dubbed the Splash Brothers. Oh yeah.
I'm Klay Thompson.
I'm Stephen Curry.
And we're the Splash Brothers.
While the Golden State Warriors would not make the 2012 playoffs, they would make them every year going forward from 2013, as Klay's personal stats were on the rise as well. In his rookie season, he scored 12.5 points per game. The next year, that number jumped to 16.6 points per game in the regular season. At the same time, Steph Curry made a combined 483 three-pointers, the most ever by an NBA duo. In the 2013-14 season, he hit 18.4 points per game, and the Splash Brothers, they set a new record of 484 three-pointers in the season. The following season, Klay earned 21.7 points per game, and with Steph, well, once again, they topped their combined three-pointers record with 525. Yeah, good for them. They should go home and relax. I've done it enough. That year was also the first time Klay played in the NBA All-Star Game. He also competed against the other half of the Splash Brothers in the three-point contest.
A new leader with 24. This is crazy, man.
Klay took an early lead in the contest, but ultimately, he lost to his teammate.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the Splash Brothers, getting a lot of pub, and it comes right down to those last two. But Steph Curry, the best of the night, and congratulations to Steph.
But the Warriors weren't just dominating the three-pointer contest in 2015, they also dominated the playoffs, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. Golden State went on to defeat the Cavs in 6 games, marking the first NBA championship for the franchise in 40 years. Now Dad's real proud.
Not hold our heads down, come back and just fight. That's what happens when you don't lose confidence and you just stick with it.
Now, if you want to see the Golden State Warriors in action, or really any sporting event or concert, I know just the place for you to score yourself a deal on tickets. Check it out, they're known as SeatGeek. Boom! This is the world's largest event ticket search engine. What they do is search all the ticket prices available on the web to find the absolute best seat at the best price. SeatGeek puts out a 1 to 100 score to let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad one. Green means good, red means bad. Now, because you guys are all amazing subscribers, truthfully, we worked out a deal to get you $20 back your first order. There's a promo code, and it's in my last name, McCrudden. Be sure to use it, there is a link down below. Now, Klay and his teammates, they made Warriors history winning the 2015 NBA Championship, and history repeated itself in 2017 with another championship win for the team. Outside of the NBA, well, Klay also made a name for himself competing in the US national team that took home the gold at the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup. He also won gold as part of the US men's basketball team, competing at the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. And off the court, he has W's as well. He raised over $360,000 for relief efforts during the 2017 Northern California wildfires, and at the same time, well, his personal life apparently was heating up as well, with rumors about him hooking up with Instagram model Abigail Ratchford. After months of speculation, well, he denied the relationship in November, stating, "I'm just being good. I'm just trying to find a wholesome lady out there. That'd be nice." Yeah, he hit it. Now, at the time of this recording, Klay is going for his 3rd NBA championship, but he's had his setbacks with a nasty knee injury suffered in Game 4 against the Rockets, and a second injury, the same leg, well, this happened in Game 1 against the Cavs. As for the rest of the story, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. My name's Michael McCrudden, and we have 2 other videos. If you enjoyed this one, if you watched it this entire way, well, you're probably gonna like these 2 right here. Check those out. Let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. Thanks to SeatGeek, and I'll see you guys in another video.
I can tell by the way you're talking, though, that you're pretty confident that you've got this.
Yeah, I think as long as I don't get my own head, I'll be good.
I have to ask you, though, Nick, because you've told me before that God has